Pedro Alejandro Paterno y de Vera Ignacio, or Pedro A. Paterno. He is known as the greatest turncoat in Philippine history. He was born on February 17, 1857, and was one of 13 children of wealthy spouses, Don Maximo Paterno and Doña Carmen de Vera Ignacio. He was born in Santa Cruz, Manila. Pedro Paterno finished Bachelor in Arts in Ateneo de Manila, and at the age of 14, he spent his 11 years studying at University of Salamanca with the courses of philosophy and theology. And in 1880, he graduated with an expertise in law at Central University of Madrid.
Pedro Paterno. Pedro Paterno was dubbed as the greatest balimbing in Philippine history. He was first on the Spanish side, then when the Declaration of Independence was made in 1898, he wormed his way to power and became president of the Malolos Congress in 1899. Then, sensing the change in politics winds after the establishment of American colonial government, he became a member of First Philippine Assembly. Has its origin in Pedro Paterno's role in the negotiation of the 1897 Pact of Biak na Bato between the Philippine revolutionaries and the Spanish, agreed to abandon his fellow revolutionaries' struggle and collaborate with the colonial administration. When the USA in 1998 declared war on Spanish, Paterno urged the revolutionaries to defend Spanish rule against the Americans, and he continued to urge resistance to the USA during the Philippine-American War. When captured, he swore to allegiance to the USA and was subsequently appointed President of the Consultative Assembly. Works of Pedro Paterno. Ninay is considered the first Philippine and Tagalog novel. Published in 1908, the novel has 10 chapters. Ninay. The novel explores the life and love story of the female protagonist named Ninay, a heartbroken young woman who died of cholera. Her heartbreak was due to her separation from her lover Carlos Magbagsik. Ninay's misfortune became harder to bear because of the loss of her parents. Apasham, the novena for the dead, was being said and offered the lifeless Ninay, framed with this melancholic atmosphere of the 9-day prayer for the departed. The novel, upon of a succession of narrative that presents variation of unrequited. Cholera means excess vomiting, and novena means a rosary prayed for the dead. When Ninay was still alive, Magbagsik was falsely accused of being the leader of a rebellion. Magbagsik's accuser was Federico Silverio, an entrepreneur from Portugal. Magbagsik went abroad. Upon his return, Magbagsik found out that Ninay confined herself in a convent. Magbagsik became a victim of cholera and died. Ninay also died of cholera. The other victims of the wickedness of the Portuguese Federico Silverio were the couple named Loleng and Berto. Silverio was the cause of Loleng's death. Berto avenged Loleng's death by killing Silverio. His death is upon April 26, 1911, at the age of 53.